Yay! Must be a Monday. Microphone's not on, and as soon as I logged in, the thing crapped out on me. I started the game up early, make sure it was going to work. Had the settings going, could hear the audio playing. Right? Through the headset, I could hear it. Went to go do something, came back. Suddenly the sounds quit and no audio was working anywhere. Ugh. So annoying. We're trying again with Kicks to see if kick.com to see if this is going to work for us or not. It looks like it's working. Everything says everything is working. And so tonight we're going to try Dream Engine's Nomad Cities. Never tried this game, but I've heard good things about it. And so we're going to see what there is to see, because it looks very interesting. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Alright, let's see. Select your tribe. The Junk Lords are the masters of scrap, where other tribes see only old world garbage and unexceptional blue boxes. They see treasure. Their expertise in finding and making use of every little piece of scrap proves very useful in restoring and maintaining an ancient nomad city. So 25% additional cost to expand, plus 50% for debris and ruins, and demolish refund is 15%, plus 50. Oh, Dreamweavers. To unlock, have 3,000 flux while playing with any other tribe. So that means increased. I gotta kill that. Even if they don't completely understand how the old world technique, they are exceptionally skilled at generating flux and can handle more materializers. So I can't do this one. Can do this one. Have a gross power production of a port consumption of 600 power. Beavers. Expand your city 5 times in one game. Complete 5 expeditions in a single game. Build harvesters on all resource nodes of a 2-skull map or higher. Not sure what the skull part of that is. Plague, boy, there's a lot. Kill 150 dream plagues, interact with 10 different ruins. Survive a raid with a threat level of 30. Alright, so we gotta, where our choice is Junk Lords. Preset difficulty is, so let's see, we've got still learning, take your time. Similar to the challenging difficulty level, except that the global infestation level never increases by itself. This mode has significantly reduced pressure because you can visit as many low-level maps as you want. Until you feel ready to visit the higher level maps, there is still time pressure. There's still a time pressure within each map because raids and threat levels increase normally, but flying to a new map of the same difficulty level resets. Now they got a lot of different things. Combat is similar to the still learning difficulty, but the resources are harder to come by. Recommended difficulty level for new players allows for a bit slower pace and easier battles that will let you better familiarize with the game. After a few attempts in becoming familiar with the unique control systems, we recommend switching to the challenging difficulty level. What is challenging? This is the way the game was meant to be played. Recommended for players that have already familiarized themselves with unique systems and controls. What are the custom options? Map size, cancel, enable. Okay. So let's do the recommended. I don't know what Iron Man mode is. In Iron Man mode, there's only one save file and the game is automatically saved every time you quit. Wow. If you lose, that save file will be deleted. Ouch. Determines whether or not the global infestation level increases by itself and how when turned on, your landing options will get harder and harder over time. Turn off for a more relaxed experience. Okay. Tutorial is on because we don't know what we're doing. Start. How will your nomad city be known? Let's do Cagmanville. Let's see now. Let's do Town of Cagman Town. I think there's a town in New Jersey, it's named like that. It's the town of blah 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 town. Okay. Alright, here we go. Twist. Once a world of wonders and dreams, now a place of nightmares. Okay. With the discovery of the reality-defying technology known as Dream Tech, Twist became the home of many great and prosperous empires. At least that's what the legend says. Or what the legends say. Then came the Dream Plagues. No one knows where they came from. Creatures that seemed to come straight out of a nightmare. They appeared everywhere, and the world was not prepared. The Twistons fought bravely, but the Dream Plagues were endless and relentless. Great cities fell, empires were decimated. Bummer. Centuries later, Twist itself became a dark and twisted planet. The few remaining Twistons survive as nomadic tribes, never putting down roots, never remaining in the same place for too long, always on the move before the Dream Plagues catch their scent. This is where your story begins. Ooh. When you need a resource you're not familiar with, check the Dream Archives to see where it can be gathered or produced. Press any key to continue. A and D keys to cycle through tips. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's just do Overseer. It's amazing. A true marvel of the ancients. Okay. Anything else you got to say? They called it a nomad city and it can fly. We don't know why they abandoned it. Everything appears to be working. Overseer. The city has an avatar. It's a mechanical giant. They called it Tiny. Some kind of ancient joke, perhaps? Probably. It's armed. We can use it to explore our surroundings, find resources, and fight the Dream Plagues. All these advisors. Our luck can be changed. We can build a real home here, one that we can take with us whenever we are forced to flee. You enter the Overseer chamber in the city core. From here you can control Tiny and the entire city. You can feel this is only the beginning of a journey. Great hardships await, but also new hope. You start to acquaint yourself with Tiny's controls and dream of building a grand city like the days of old. Objectives. Complete the tutorial below. Reach a population of 21. Alright, where does it tell you your population? Is that probably there? Threat levels, no labs built. Okay. Welcome to the Dream Engine. The tutorial will guide you through the basic controls of the game. This is only a guide. It does not affect the game, so you can still lose if your city gets destroyed during the tutorial. Ooh, that's a bummer. Follow the instructions in the top right area of the screen. See, this is how a tutorial should be. Alright, your tribe hopes it's rekindled with discovery. Complete the tutorial below. Okay, reach a population of 21. Right. Some tutorials such as this one include visual guides. Now, is there a pause? There is. So let's pause so nothing bad goes crazy on us. This one includes visual guides in the form of videos and images. Hover your mouse over the video icon in order to view it. Okay. You can also pause the game and take your time to read the tutorial messages. Press the spacebar to pause, unpause. Okay. What video icon? I didn't see a video icon. Guess we'll get an idea what it looks like in a minute or 4. As Overseer, you control Tiny and ancient armored exploration. Move Tiny around with WASD. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Hold the mouse button to rotate your camera. Alrighty. Maybe I have to be unpaused to move. Yeah. Combat mode is used when exploring the map and for fighting enemies. Okay. Management mode is used for building and managing your city. Okie dokie. Press tab to switch between modes and open the management mode. So this is going to be combat and this is management, right? Right. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. To increase your city's population, build some houses for your workers to live in. Select the house button from the build menu and then click on the map to place it. So, house button. So that must be this. Population, infrastructure, gathering, production, power, defense. I think my time in Riftbreaker may come in handy here. Alright. Need to build 2 houses, so we can build these anywhere apparently. It stores the resource we call people. Increases worker capacity, requires regularly supply of food. Has a maintenance cost of food, which is these canisters, and power, which is that. Okay. Can we rotate them? G to rotate, right click to exit. G? Who the hell came up with G? Alright, is there an arrow that points? No, nothing shows. I'm assuming that's the entrance there. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's just say blam, blam. Continue. Houses need a constant supply of food. Resources in Dream Engine are transported via an automated rail system that works like conveyor belts. To build rails, select them from the infrastructure category. Then click and drag in the direction you want the resources to travel. Buildings send to receive resources from access points. Drag rails to and from a building to create input and output slots. Okay. Create an output to send food from the city core. Alright, so if we go here, this is a Y. One-way tracks of which mine carts magically appear to transport resources between buildings. Drag the build, drag on top of existing rails to add or change. Okay. What is it? This is going to be drag in the desired direction. Okay. So we need inputs for the houses. Can I undo that? How can I undo this? Food. There we go. Okay. How do I connect them? Food. Trying to figure this out here. Okay. Now, how can I... How do I... Is everything going to be gathering, power, production, defense? It's a street. Okay. As long as it's consistent, I am fine with that. But some of these things get, you know, it's like, oh, you have to do this for that one specific, to get rid of that one specific thing, you have to do this, and this one specific thing, you have to do that. Okay. Well done, you received a following what I get 20 boards. Woohoo. Strong yellow would use in many construction crafting recipes and nomads produced at the wood warper from bloodwood logs. Alright, what's next on our agenda here? Before you explore the dangerous surroundings in search of additional resources, you should equip some repair kits in case Tiny takes damage. Okay. Now what I'm curious about, house, doesn't say how many people it holds, right? Maybe 50? No, it can't be 50. I only have 10 people. 12 people now. Okay. The repair kits are in the city core. To open the building window, left click on it while in management mode. Then assign the repair kit to a quick slot press, assuming that's an I, to open the character window. So, alright, so if we go here, left click, Tiny's inventory is on the left, building storage and info is on the right, hold shift and click on the repair kit icon to grab the entire stack. Continue. Nope. Yes. So it said shift and click inventory. Okay, so now what if we wanted to say shift and click, put that in there. All right, now once we know, can we do it from here? Aha, we can. Click on one of the empty quick bar slots in the character area and then choose the item you wish to assign to this slot. Once assigned, you can press the corresponding keyboard shortcut while in combat mode to use the item. Okey-dokey-lo. So we're going to put heal, i.e. repair, in slot number 1. Oh. Okay. What do we got? We got a crossbow and a basic fist. Where are my laser swords? Alright, continue. Fighting dream plagues. While exploring, they will encounter the dream plagues. Drep. Drep. What a name. Tiny is equipped with replaceable weapons, one ranged and one melee, with which it can defend it against those hostile. Use the left mouse button to use Tiny's melee attack. Right mouse button for ranged attack. Press and hold to attack continuously, and don't forget to press tab to switch to combat mode. Alright, so I'm assuming we go find us something to attack. Alright, well let's... Alright, pause. It's time to collect some resources. Find bloodwood resources, okay. Explore the area around the city that is marked on your minimap. Assuming it's the area I'm at. Search for a bloodwood resource node. I'm assuming that's that thing, right? To build a harvester, switch to management mode, click on resource to open its window, and then click on cutter button. Okay. So we need to do that. So these are nothing. Go here. do that. Okay. You are now collecting logs, but before you can use them, they need to be refined into planks and transferred to storage. Logs and other raw materials cannot be taken with you when you fly away Logs and other raw materials cannot be taken with you when you fly away, while refined materials can. Okay. Planks are produced from logs at a wood warper. Wood warpers need to be within your power area, so it's better to build near the city. In management mode, press space to pause the game and F to toggle free camera. You can then build all around the map without moving tiny while the game is paused. Okay. Yeah. Build 3 wood warpers, huh? That's a house. Wood warper, stone worker, food plant. Okay. So now what I'm going to assume is can't build in the red. Can only build in the green, right? Let's see what it says. No. To do that, you would have to build Tesla towers. Okay, so we need what, 3 of these? It said 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now I'm assuming I have to build a rail system here. Okay. You don't need a little bit out here. Oh. Get rid of that. Alright. So that... Okay, so that's going. Got our 3. Slow as snot. Get out of there. What are you? Nothing. You are now collecting logs, but before you can use them, okay, yeah, we did that. Now, build some rails to send planks from the warpers into your city core for storage, then wait for some planks to be produced. You can speed up the game while waiting for planks. Press and hold the speed up button, defaults plus sign after building the rails. Okay. Oh, I bet you I can't lock that, right? Alright. Well done, you received the following. Ooh, 15 planks. Okay. As you explore, keep your eye out for additional resource nodes. Once a resource node is completed, it will produce at a reduced speed, and you may want to connect more nodes. Okay. Now increase your city's population level to unlock some more buildings to unlock some more buildings. To increase your city level, you need to increase your population. You can see the progress in the HUD at the top of the screen. Oh, it's almost done. So what is this? Is there a map? No. Is there a map? Let's take a look. Move, 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 interact. Only have one weapon. Left control hold for +10. Left shift is all... Oh, so this will move 10, this moves everything. Add research. Next building, rotate building. What else is there? Default, top down, go to city core, tiny. Go to city core X. Alright, looks like there's no... Get out of here. So it seems a bit wishy-washy, that part of it anyway. No. I was hoping that would do something, but it doesn't. It doesn't do nothing. Alright, so... And it says I need... 3 more houses and a population of 21, so I need... So, 2 of 3, so I need 1 more house. Oh. R is for research. The screen allows you to plan and set your research. Each subject has a cost and knowledge points and elements that are unlocked by completing that research. Okay. Click on any research subject to set a goal. Shift click to add additional subjects. Once a research goal is selected, labs will start producing knowledge. We don't have any labs. So that says it needs 10. Workshop. What does it give us? Outputs something. Do we have more weapons? No, it's only left to right. Okay. Or just more crossbows. Okay. Alright, so we need a new house. Oh yes, it was G to rotate, so let's just do that. Rail her up. Because of the house, I think. Wood wall. Unlocked a lot of stuff. Flux vats. Power generator. Wow. Featherstone miner. Perpotato. What the hell's a perpotato? This is what was this? Production. Stone, food, flux vats. Power generator, Tesla tower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're all numbered. You can build walls, gate, wooden turret. When you unlock new options, you can see information about them in Dream Archives. Press H to open the archives. Okay, this building specializes in distilling flux. Super not helpful. I believe this going to be takes 5 to build. Output is the basis of all dream tech. The substance extracted from the dream realm and can warp reality to make unphysical things happen. It's a global resource and does not require transportation. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it's making me yawn. Power production, whoopsie. Outputs +8. Tesla energy used to power most machines. Global resource and does not require transportation. Then there's various levels. Wood gate. For a while. Keeps nightmares at bay using big glowing arrows. Slow firing rate with explosive attacks, but that deals splash damage to multiple targets. Weak against armored targets. Okay. Process featherstone is used in construction to strengthen and reduce the weight of the building. The base of all global resource and does not require. Okay. Alright, what the hell is a perpotato? Can't stop yawning. Tastes like a potato covered in ink. Can be made into barely edible meal at the food plant. This resource is too heavy or unstable to carry when flying. Refine it before taking off or it will be removed from storage. Okay. So it has to go into... So you have to farm it, then refine it at the food plant. And so this is, you have to take this and then it has to go into a stoneworker and then you get the good stuff. Okay. As you explore, keep your eye out for additional resources. Once a resource, okay, we did that already. In order to be more efficient in exploring, gathering, and defending your city, you'll need better equipment. Before you can craft new weapons or armor, you'll have to perform some research. More on that later. But you can already craft some more repair kits. Press C to open the crafting window and then select a repair kit and click craft button. Alright, so C is for crafting, no upgrades, no resources, there. Craft. I don't know what is the problem here. Alright, we did that. You should see your food supplies next. They won't last forever. First step in food production is growing raw food. A few potato farms should do the trick. You will find them under the gathering category. You can expand your power area by building Tesla towers from the power category. That's gonna be the video, right? Alright, so they're building them outside the city, okay. Alright, it says I need to build a Tesla tower. There we go. Free that window. So does a potato farm? Says it needs 30 power. Oh, interesting. Why do I need to build a Tesla tower? These towers expand the power supply area of the city. Do not climb. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Now build a food plant and set up rails to transport potatoes from the farm. Then send the produced food to the city core. Okay. So this says production output is nothing at the moment. So now we need to build a food plant. How do we do that? Is that one of these? Nope. People? No. No. Alright, here we go. Production. Food plant. Alright. This thing takes up some space. Let's put it... Might as well just put it right... Let's just put it right there. I don't know why Stream Elements just popped me twice. Okay. So now we need... rails. Alright, so that does that, and then this goes like that. Here come the potatoes. Okay. Huh. Alright, so it says if you click a building, you can see production. Okay, so what do we got here? Input, output. Production, potato meal, no options. So he's consuming that. Power that. And 2 dudes. Okay. Yay, I received food. To keep the city running, you will need more than food and wood. You will also need to produce enough power and flux. Some flux is produced in houses, but with higher amounts require flux vats. Build some of these outside your city. Their most basic production recipe doesn't require any raw materials, so don't worry about where you put them. Power is not required to build new buildings, but I love this little icon here. You hover over it and it gives you a little like, what do I do here? So those must be flux vats? Okay. Power is not required to build new buildings, but is essential to operate existing ones. Make sure your power production is always positive. You can produce power at the power generator like flux. Its most basic recipe does not require any raw materials, but these cannot be built too close to each other. So I need 3 vats, 2 generators. Where is my power listing? So this is, I own 695, I'm producing 60, consuming 23. Okay. Power, I owned 97, produced 15, consuming 15. Got 25 owned workers, 13 assigned, free is 12. So that's what the 12 is. 97 is what we have. Okay. Used for flying and avoiding horrible death. Okay. Owned, producing, consuming. So we own 179. We're producing 6.5, and we're consuming 3. Huh. A type of fuel that powers people. Huh. Okay. So what do we need? We need 3 vats. So let's put 3 vats right here. I think that's under production, right? And then I need power generators. Now, can I build that here? I can. It's interesting. Cannot be built too close to another generator. So what if I throw one up here in the corner? Like that. I have another power generator. Did I build another power generator? Food, production. I don't know, I don't see it. Okay, continue. You're almost ready to start exploring on your own. Before that, you should understand the core concept of building inside or outside a city. That would be helpful, yes. Since your city can fly, there are advantages to building inside it. You can take these buildings with you. Space is limited, however, and while you can later expand your city area at maximum weight, you'll need to prioritize what you build within it. Most of the basic buildings are cheap and take up a lot of space, which makes them better fit to be built outside and scrapped before you leave. In the long run, however, you will want to be able to take more and more of your industry with you when you fly away, so more and more expensive buildings are upgraded versions of the basic ones. Should be built inside the city. Luckily, most buildings can be moved around. Okay. To move a building, press M in management and mode, and then click the building you want to move it and place it in a new position. So if I go here and they're taking, I don't know what that is, power production, and they're moving it. Okay. Move a building. Can do. There we go. All right. End of tutorial. Good job. This is the end. Yay, us. These were just the most basic controls. There is much more for you to learn. Additional features and mechanics such as researching, defending your city, flying away, and infrastructure upgrades will explain when they encounter them. Your first goal should be to grow your population to unlock the research lab. The final goal of the game is to find a way to establish a permanent settlement. Collect as many resources as you can, refine them, and be prepared to fly away before the dream plagues overwhelm your defenses. If you have any feedback, please use blah blah blah. Okay. Alright. Advisor Han. We're off to a good start, Overseer. I don't remember ever seeing our people so excited. Yeah, I'm sure. We can build truly some greater, but we'll need to do our own research if we grow and defend the city. Yep. The city's infrastructure is in relatively good condition, but it's old, ancient, really. Ancient city. Perhaps we can research a workshop for producing parts that can be used to upgrade the infrastructure. Okay, objectives, research workshop. Reach a population of 30. Alright. So we can't research. Right? Can't. Right, research. Workshop. So we need 20 research points for that. Can't build a research station. Until... I'm assuming we get 30 people. So let's do some work here. Do that. No enemies nearby. That was interesting, whatever that was. Don't like how it resets. It doesn't hold the view angle between switching. So if I go here and I do like this and that, what did that time? None of that's any good for anything. It's a bummer. Alright, so we should be able to build our stone thing here now. And then we can build a stone worker. This is a bummer. Oh, still wanting to. Can I just, nope, I can't just move through them, okay. So that's wood. Should I build another house? Let's build another house. It doesn't seem to matter which way these are facing, right? So it's pretty, so this is a, okay, so flex is a universal thing, right? Yeah, global. Global resource does not require transportation. Okay, so you can just build it wherever you feel like it, and away we go. Now, is this is not gonna do me any good, is it? Okay. Let's move. Okay. Is there undo? No, there is no undo. Okay. So we hit our population. Now we can do a research lab, right? Tar extractor. Build a research lab. Where is a research labs? House. Research. Why is research under? Oh, okay. Research new technologies. Experiments taking place here have been known to cause severe mutations. Well, that's special. This thing is huge. It's gonna be near like a power plant, I'm assuming. Workshop, of course. What resources does it need? It needs star-struck tar. Star-stuck tar. It's got power. Okay. Can't cross that. Oh, he's got some good range. Oh, I can do that now? I did not know I could do that. I don't think they do anything, right? Okay, it's interesting. Am I getting any? On occasion I'm getting something for it, right? Wood. More stones. What are we doing on our health? Oh, we're fine. Doing fine. Okay, so we can walk around, we can smack these things. It gives us something. Raw something or other. More wood. Did you see that? He swerved a little. Alright, so we can punch all this stuff. And then something comes of it. It says down there, but... Okay, so does it tell us what that... So H... No, this is just that. Logs, so it's just all logs. Is there like a journal? So that's what I was at. Here you can use upgrade materials to upgrade your infrastructure and receive permanent benefits. Okay. Click the upgrade button to purchase upgrade points. You can then click the different areas of your infrastructure to upgrade them. Each level of infrastructure area provides passive bonuses. So provide to play that. Once upgraded, you can allocate additional points to special perks under the different areas. These provide more specialized bonuses. Okay. Sneaky little bum. I mean, is this the stuff? I mean, I don't even know. What does the tar look like? What do we got? Minor. There's no getting over that. Okay, hold on. What's my inventory? I do remember. Yep. Right, so we have that. Okay. Nightmare juice. That's never a good thing. My question is what does the stone, wood... I mean, what does night... What does tar look like? That? Oh, okay. Tar extractor just works. Alright, because we just threw it down. No. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. This is... Nope. Where's our thingy that needs it? That is right there. Okay, so... Tar extractor. I mean, if I would have noticed it said that earlier, that would have been smart of me. That it said from underground. Oh wait, that's a power plant. Oopsie. Alright, one more time. That there. That there. And go hurt. Like so. Alright, so now it's doing something. Researching. Where do we see research? Right here. Researching the workshop. He's extracted that. He's outputting 12. Sometimes your city will attract large groups of dream plagues that will attempt to destroy it. These raids are more dangerous than those wandering around, and they attack in multiple waves. Not good. You can track the raid in the mini-map, and it is advised to build some defenses and protect your buildings from the direction of the raid. Turrets provide extra fire but can't withstand too much damage, so make sure you build some walls. Wooden turrets fire slowly, but they deal explosive area damage. They are well suited against clumped, weaker enemies, but you may need to help them take out stronger ones. You can also move turrets around when reorganizing your city, but only so long as there is no active or approaching raid. Okay, so let's pause for a second. Raid approaching. Okay, and then it shows us on the map that it's coming from there. Okay. As long as your city is on the ground, it is vulnerable. Most dream plagues are dormant unless you get near them, but sometimes small groups may wander near your city and attack without warning. While tiny can easily dispatch these small groups, you can't be everywhere at once, and these creatures can quickly destroy exposed buildings to buildings. It's a period there. To prevent this from happening, close up all entrances to your city with walls and gates and protect them with turrets. Okay. I gotcha. Alright. Let's see, what are we at? We are at... That's coming in, that's coming in. Outputting 8. Alright, so now we know that the raid is probably going to be coming through here. So let's do So a wall needs power? Let's try it again. Now, will it give me the rift breaker move? And let me say, bam, door. No. It does not. So you have to... It takes 3, right? Yep. Alright, so you do get healed if you go near the city. Or near the square. Okay. Oh, I didn't build any tower. I didn't build any defenses over here. Okay. Alright, let's do... Can we move through these? No. See, now the rift breaker move would be come out here and meet it. Ooh, research is done. Let's do... Per kit. You can now build a workshop to produce parts that will allow us to upgrade the city's infrastructure. Yay, yes! Our scientists also designed some upgrades to the city core. Let's upgrade the core next. It will improve its flight capability and resource production. Okay. Overseer, remember that the dream plagues will become more and more hostile the longer we remain in one place. Yeah, I know. When things become too dangerous or when you need resources that cannot be found in this area, you can fly the city to a new location. How do I do that? Objectives, upgrade city core to level 2. Okay. Pause for a sec. Well, they can easily spend. Okay. We did that. So we need upgrade materials and an infrastructure upgrade. Okay. Alright. So the question is, so we need to build a workshop. Ooh, look, it's raining. It's interesting. Production. Food plant, workshop, flux vet. So let's do workshop. How big is a workshop? Oops, wrong button. Reform. I'll put that or R. Okay, or there. What is it? Does it need stuff to come in? So it needs power and wood. Okay. So what if we just do this number? And we do that. Let's do... Then I produced some. Okay. Give all them. I thought I crafted... Oh, wait, go here. No? Ooh, I don't remember how I constructed anything. Is it there crafting? Yeah. Oh, it only crafts one at a time? Now is that... Yeah, so I have 20 of them on me? Okay. Alright, you got wood coming in, and he's got power coming in. Alright, let's see, where's our power at? Here it is. Produced. We're producing 86 and we're consumed 53. Okay. That's fine. Is this? Rail crossing use null space technology so that the two rail tracks can cross each other without causing a traffic jam. Good. Drag to build a section of rails that it can cross another section of rails to automatically create the crossing. So if you go cross, it just does it. Okay. That's super helpful. But there's an upgrade, so I can't upgrade nothing. Can we upgrade some of this stuff? No. Need starwood. Build a rail crossing. What do we have? Unlocked production. Okay. H. Starstruck tar infused in bloodwood planks makes them sturdier and adds some reality. Okay. So you would need tar. In wood. So. One recipe, okay. Some recipes require certain add-ons to be built before they can be produced in Nebula. Okay. So if I was going to do that, I would want to do it in this building. Missing upgrade or add-on production line upgrade. Okay, what does it need then? Oh, don't even know. No idea what it just did. Okay, can we see? 50% production speed, upkeep is English. Upkeep is plus 50%, workers is plus 40%. You can toggle stuff on and off. Building weight is 3. Okay, so what we need to do, we upgraded that one. So let's go here, here, there. Production. Starwood. Select. So if I was to do that again, I would need 50, 15. And then it allows more advanced. So that must be Starwood. Okay. Build a rail crossing. Oh my god. Pause for a second. What did it say? Unlock crafting. Research complete Starwood repair. Unlocked crafting Starwood repair kit. Okay. What does this make? Star tar greater produced at FlexFest requires building levels add-on. Input star tar, output power. Okay. We'll do that one next, I think. Huh. We could do, no. Can we do that? No. Can we do that? No. Alright, let's just do that. I'm still working on this stupid rail crossing. And I just do this. Look at that. Output food. I mean, I don't really need it, right? But continue. When in management mode, you can activate the upgrade layer with the button to the left of the mini-map. Show building levels and buttons for quick upgrading them. When active, each building will show as an icon with its current level and a button to upgrade that building directly from the game view. The view is very useful for managing your economy and upgrading buildings. Other management layers are also available. Hover over the button to learn more. Okay. More buildings. Pods. Where? Is it there? Okay, it's over there. Now, how do we repair? You can now build a workshop that produces... Okay, we did that. Purchase an infrastructure upgrade. Infrastructure upgrade. What is that? Loading device makes things go up, increases the city's maximum weight, but also fuel costs for flying. Cannot be built close to other floating. Okay. Let's do something easy here. Let's do that. No, I can't. I could have sworn it said I could do. Okay. All right. So purchase an infrastructure upgrade. Okay. So what was infrastructure? Gathering infrastructure. So lab and rails, right? Can't upgrade this. Nope. Food plants are production. Needs 30 what? That must be crystal. I'm assuming crystal. Miner, cutter, tar extractor, potato farm. Can't build it there. Can't cross over there. You can't feed one into the other, right? Can I upgrade that? Oh. Can't upgrade that. Can't go over here and do that. Right? Right. Do that. Okay. Purchase an infrastructure upgrade. So it said it shows infrastructure as rails and research lab. So how do I purchase? Pause. Crafting, journal, infrastructure. So so I can do that, I can upgrade. So if I go here, infrastructure. We have 1 point. Gather faster, administration, flex and power, production speed, max health. That one. So you have to do that through the K menu, okay. Alright. So we researched a technology that lets us refine the remains of Dream Plague into valuable or use the resource tab in the crafting window. Resources tab in the crafting window. Repair, delete. Resource tab, so we go here. Okay. So what do we need for the city core to upgrade? 630 of whatever that was. 59 stone. We need more stone and more of whatever that other stuff was. Let's see. The stuff. So it produces, okay. So a few more of those to get that going. We need more power. More power. Where are people dying? Well, hold on, pause. People are dying. You're probably higher than what you're oh, okay. Didn't know it could do that, but alright. Make sure you have enough houses. Do I have enough people? This one says insufficient resources. You don't have resources to keep up. I just built 2 more. So what does it say? Okay, so meh. Now it's fine. I don't like the fact that it's producing but not. That's crystals, right? Let's just throw a power plant right there. Ooh, can't. That's because there's one right there. Okay, so we have that there. Alright, so we're short 1 guy. Okay. That's annoying. Alright, so that should get us a few more people. We did some power. We needed here. We got that, but it's barely doing anything. That's wood, stone. That's one stinky butt on that dog. Stone. Wood. With that. Alright, we're looking for. Let's go this way. I don't know what's going on about. Oh. Am I under attack again? Pop. Build. Alright, yep, so we can do that. And it says I need stone to upgrade. Pre-expansion? What does that mean? There's no, you can't just jump back, right? I think he's out. Output full. Okay, that's nothing. Now, why can I not? Still don't know why a wall needs power. But who am I? Let's do that. Okay. Oops. Oops, nope. Interesting, interesting. So these are, what is this? That's featherstone, which we already have some of anyway. Interesting. Wood. I can't just jet back, huh? Alright, some of your buildings were destroyed by the Dream Plague. Destroyed buildings leave debris behind them, which you can use to see what was there and rebuild it if you wish to do so. Rebuilding will restore the building, including all upgrades, add-ons, and inputs. Output, it costs the same as building from scratch, but lets you restore everything with a single click. Okay, you can rebuild by using the place. Okay. Alright, let's see. Crafting. What do I need? So I need a spiked fist. I don't have one, right? Just make sure. Sometimes some of these, you know. Hold on, pause for a second. Resources, okay. So if I do that and I craft one, okay. Make a few of those. Oh. Alright, so let's see, how do I... Definitely putting that on there. And we're gonna make this that, and this one will make that. Okay. Now we're still looking for, what are we looking for here? So to do this, we need more stone. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. What did it cost me? Okay, that's fine. So once still need more stone. Okay. Which or whatever it is here. Production speed is 50, upgrade module slots 1. So we're gonna upgrade that so that it can produce faster. I'm gonna go over here and turn that off for a second. So I'll quit accidentally hitting it. So that says it's full. So what if we do... Can't get rid of this stuff, right? Can I get rid of this? Where's my dude? Try it again. No. So now I cannot, can I? Stoneworker? Can't put him there. You can put him there, but that didn't help me because that thing's in the way. So what if we do... Put it here. Move that one. Up one. Wait, will not let me build there. Move. That's because of that. Let's get rid of that. No. Just pause. Okay, so we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do all that. Let's see if that will do it. I tell you, they are just... So what do we do? Sail wall. Oh, can't do that down here, huh? Can we do it right here? Too far away. Too far away. Alright, let's do. Let's get there. Light story for okay. That's not what I want. Acid shard mines. What is this? Production of this resources too. Okay, yeah. Input something. What's that? Patata, platas? Ah. Okay. I get research selected, so you just bugger off with that. Now, why is this? Let's see, here's the dilemma here. Now, what was this? These ancient ruins have some machinery that is still partially functional. With the right materials, you may be able to produce something, but you can only activate it a few times before it becomes unusable. Alternatively, you can scrap the whole place for whatever resource you can find. Okay, what does it need? Question is, what does it need? wonder. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, so what am I looking for here? So this is not what I'm looking for, right? Because I needed... What did I need? I needed... To do that, we need more stone, right? Right. So that's not the problem. Where was the... No, we have plenty of people, right? 4 people not working. To upgrade power, we needed 30. Yeah, it's, the only annoying thing is what is that symbol? What can you harvest? What do you harvest? That's just wood. How do we make... Alright, so there's our potato farm. There's that. So there's no option here to make anything else. Problem is I'm not finding... anything but wood and stone, right? The question is where am I gonna find it, right? So this is the production line. Producing starwood. Tar extract. It's not a research, is it? No. Crystal miner. Showroom producer. Okay, so we need to do that. So we'll let that go. Then we'll go to crystal miner. Okay, that's my mistake. My bad. Alright, so we're back down here. Now the choice is rebuild it and try to make it work. Or I can scrap. Let's scrap it. What do we get? We got a bunch of stuff. We scrapped it. You found a nightmare rift. This is one of several possible spots Rift are unable to build near them. Okay. Okay, so that's got to be... I don't know, I think it's this thing here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I can't build near, but can I destroy it? Yeah, really? There you go. How about now? Ooh, run away. Wish there was like a teleporter so I could bebop back quicker. Of course not. Need power. Can shoot through walls a little bit. Can I build a tower now? Okay. Okay, research. Crystal miner. Okay, so this is none of this is happening right now. Getting closer. Why do I have people dying? My population is not higher. See? I have 49 population, housing at 50. Make sure they're well supplied. Well supplied with what? Don't know what that means. What does a power station need? People? Just people? Now what? 49 and 50. Hold on. Is it a food problem? It's definitely not a food problem. There. More. How about now? Jeez. Some people's city. Why is my output low? Did it break when I did that? It must have. Alright, so can he change? No, he cannot. That's a power generator anyway. What about you? What does he need? He needs a upgrade, add-on, production line upgrade. Okay. Production line upgrade. Upgrade? Production line upgrade. And then now... harvested from resource nodes that appear in desert areas. Harvested for, so that's... feather crystals around here. Power is problematic apparently. And you need crystal, but as long as your city stays put, the drop rate will get more and more aggressive. You can see the current threat level in your HUD. Threat level is 4. Is that good or bad? Who knows? And it takes some time. Remember, only the buildings within the city will fly with you, so consider scrapping the external ones to get some of the resources back, or moving them into the city if you have free space and carry weight. Also, unrefined raw materials like logs are too heavy to carry, so they will be left behind. Refine as many as you can before leaving, and make sure Tiny is in the city when the timer runs out. Okay. Still looking. I'm still trying to do that, and I'm not getting anywhere. So let's do this. Why is he not producing? Not enough power. Okay. Input this, output that. Okay. Now, do we have enough power to make stuff? Well, I know that, but, you know. Yes. Now, is he going to go back to making stone? There he goes. You expand your city area to make more room for your housing and production. Select the city expansion from the infrastructure category in the build menu, then choose the expansion you want to purchase on the map. Hold on. You can now expand your city area to make more room for your housing and production buildings. Select the city expansion from the infrastructure. Gathering infrastructure. Then choose the expansion you want to purchase on the map. Oop. Headset doesn't want to stay up here today. Let's see. So you can't go anywhere around here. You can go here, across here. What do you need to do it though? City expansion, free builds. So let's do one here. So what does it take to build? Okay. Power production got demolished again. I like the free camera, but I don't like the free camera. I'll build a bridge or something across there. This is select new head. When your city is large enough, your citizens will elect a city council every election. Every elections, 3 council will be chosen, 1 for each faction. It's up to you. To you as the overseer to select the head of the council from within these councilmen. You must select a head of council before you close this window. Each councilman has different votes for this. That will apply if you select them as your new head of council and will remain active until the next election. You also gain influence with that councilman's faction, lose influence with others, okay? You can see your influence with the different factions on the left. When your influence with the faction becomes high or low enough, you will gain bonuses or penalties. However, the different sections in the influence bar to see, hover the different sections in the influence bar to see the required influence level and its effect. Okay. So we're at 40, nothing, nothing, nothing. So let's do labor faction. What does this one do? Raid enemy numbers plus 20%. Ugh. Let's do that one. She can be the new head. Okay. No. Oh my God. Couldn't hit that guy to save my life. goods coming from this way. Which means it will probably be coming down this way. So let's go ahead and we will build us another gun. I don't think I can... Can I do that? Oh, I can't get through there. That's good. So slow. I don't know what I'm doing. Turning star wood into regular wood, that's not an improvement. It's well, won't still let me do that? No. Has to be on that menu. Interesting problem. Yeah, I can't build pathways across here, right? No. Didn't think so. Some of the alerts are extra special. What is this free expansion? What is this? Oh, you get 1+1 city expansion. Okay. I'll do a repeating crossbow. Yeah, let's do the free expansion. Alright, so... So this, our weight is 29 and our carrying capacity is 55. What if we move that one? So our wood is mined out, of course, again. Can I put... I can, right? There is a sorter thing. And we get one tower, which is a bummer. So there's no crystal here. It's not that kind of map, right? Right. So I wonder... So I bet you can do that, right? You can take this one, stack it onto there. Or do something like put a tree harvester out here. And that. It's funny, they don't care about that. Alright, so let's upgrade those two. Now what can we carry? We're at 34 of 55, so let's see. I think I can move that, right? We got plenty of food. Food seems pretty readily available. Takes a 3x3. Ooh, we have enough now. Interesting, in the city archives found references to a research facility that was researching something called Project Nomad. Okay. I believe that this facility is the source of the Nomad cities. If we investigate it, maybe we can learn what happened to the ancients that lived here, and if there are other such cities. I'm still searching for the exact location of the facility. In the meantime, please research and build an expedition center from which we can organize and send expeditions. Some of the resources that we need for the expedition center can only be found in desert areas. Build an expedition center. Okay. Knew that was coming. Build expedition center. Now where is... Stone walls, there's our expansion. Cabinet collector. Okay. Don't know what you are. Alright, here's our expedition center, is down here with our sorter. So the sorter is what we're going to need to break down all that stuff, so we could have like wooden stone and everything coming in on one belt, go into a sorter, and then the sorter will break it out into what it's at 3. Single entrance into 3 exits. Okay. So once this free expansion is done, Expedition Center is on the menu. It's done this way. Oops. Click it too far down. There we go. What's that? Oh, I came from there. Let's go this way. They're probably going to come up this way, and they're going to go through here. Should we put another wall here? For grins. So I don't think it's going to go up and around. Source of pain, source of pain. And here they come. Tower should be okay. Did upgrade that, right? Yeah. So we can't do anything further from here. Jerk. Why are people dying now? Same thing? Population. Now that is actually higher. Let's go here. Let's do... Oh, interesting. That says our food is lower than what we need it to be. So let's say... Okay. Researchers put these pipes can be placed on rails and will sort the items that go into them into 3 separate exits depending on their configuration. After placing the sorter, open its user interface to configure it. Okay. Was it? Oh? No. No. Upgrades? No. Aw. Alright, hold on. Where was that option? No. Where is that option? Expansion. Select the city expansion from the infrastructures. Okay. I'm looking right at it. Okay. That one or that one? Let's do that one. Leave behind all that. Oh, I should have sold all that stuff. Oops. Oopsie. Select where you want to go. Okay. Select your next landing spot carefully. Your choice will affect the strength of the enemies, which resources will be on the map, and how many. That is crazy loud. Options are presented depending on the current global infestation level shown as the top left of the screen. If you don't like any of these options, you can fly elsewhere. Okay. That is, I don't know why that is so loud. Wow. Desert. So it said we needed to go somewhere where there was desert. But it needs to have crystal on it. So that's one crystal. I'm assuming this is how much of that one thing there is. Two stone, one crystal, one wood. This is two stone, one crystal, one wood. So this one's exactly the same as that one. This desert doesn't have any crystal on it though. Production speed of potatoes is minus 33%. Find blueprints, production recipes, industrial ruins. Fuel for city, rate enemy numbers plus 30. Bad production, supply depot ruins. You might be able to reprogram these depots to deliver a constant supply. Fuel, resource rich production speed. Central location. Okay, let's do that one then. I'm thinking so far, this is pretty good. There's got some quirks with the whole having in and out menu thing that you can't really get out of readily without hitting a button. Some program that to be a tab, you know, the right click exits all things. But so far it seems pretty good. I think it's worth the money. It was on sale, I think, this week or last week. Actually, I think it's on sale right now. I think it's worth it. It's got some interesting quirks to it, but you know, other than that, I get to watch my city land. What little it's got on it. A slow landing process, apparently. There we go. Let's pause for a second. Click on the city name in the HUD to open the city information window. The window also provides information about the current landing zone. Okay. I mean, it's got your standard basic layouts, right? Your expedition center, your goals are over here on the right, basic information across the top. I had some places run low on food, and so everybody died. No lab is built, so I had to build a lab. That should be something I should put on the city square somewhere. Threat level 0 at the moment. Takeoff is how you get takeoff. This is current resources, and you can track basic stuff, right? I have 38 free people. Engine fuel, food, flux, which is apparently everything. I don't know what it does. Power. Your own 33, producing 54. But yeah, it's got your same basic layout. You know, you can change your weapons down here after you research them. You have your character here, so you can add additional weapons. Tab is the build menu. I'm thinking about changing that to control just so it's more in line with the game I'm familiar with. But it's got your standard stuff. It looks like as you research, though, which is good, as you research, it carries over, it maintains those. So that's a good thing. Because not having that research would be a problem, because having to start over fresh every single time would be a bit of a challenge. Power, right? You get your power. Thankfully, you don't have to run power lines everywhere. It does it for you. It's these conveyor belts are the main issue here, because these conveyor belts are, you know, and they're consuming everything. So these are food production. So not having free mouse thing is odd, but you have to hit F to free the mouse. But overall, I think it's a good. I think it works well. I mean, I'm gonna delete all this stuff and rearrange it, I think, because my food production's in the crapper and I need more food. But the thing they leave out is, you know, you don't want to build right next to your city. You want to build as far away as you can, and a way you can spread things out is by building these Tesla towers, because they allow power within a radius of like this. They make a fairly good sized radius of power, which also expands the area that your city can occupy. The gimme is when you fly, when you leave this area, anything on these dark gray squares is the city. Everything else is left behind. So the mistake I made, of course, is I didn't sell everything when I flew, when I took off, because I didn't realize I needed to. But yeah, you need to. But I think it's worth it. I think if you like city builders with a little bit of a twist, this one's got an interesting twist. You know, there's things attacking you from time to time, which is not bad. It reminds me of the Rift Breaker minus all the research and all of the stuff that can kill you in the Rift Breaker. The Rift Breaker is, 800, feels like 800 different enemies all trying to kill you. And you're just mining and building things and weapons and whatever to protect your base, and that's what's going on. You're building mining bases and killing everything. Which one of these? So it's not ambiance. Oh, it's got to be that one. Holy crap. I don't know why that is so loud. That's crazy. Okay. But I think, overall, I think it's worth it. You might have to play with the volumes a little bit because they're a little, some seem a lot louder. It started out at 70% and it seems crazy loud anyway. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I think especially while it's on sale, if it is still on sale when you're watching this, it's worth getting, I would say. I'm going to save game. Town of Cagman Town. Let's just save it there. Okay. Alright, and I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Be sure and catch us on twitch.tv at Cagman0. You can also catch us on kick.com at Cagman Plays and on YouTube at Cagman Plays as well. Any one of those services, you can also go back and watch any video that we pre-recorded. I do upload a slightly edited version to YouTube within 2 or 3 days of recording, but you can always catch them right after they're done at like Twitch, or YouTube actually has a replay, I think is what they call it. I'm not sure what they call it, but so you can replay the live stream if you want. But you catch us over at Twitch at Cagman0, Kick at kick.com at Cagman Plays, and YouTube at Cagman Plays as well. Remember, like, subscribe, and follow. And thank you very much for watching.